welcome to this weekly market recap where we're going to take a step back looking at the past week where the major indexes finished the week, and then we're going to set ourselves ready for a list of stock we will be looking forward into trading in this coming week. Without any further ado, let us go ahead and dive in. Okay, folks, very good. So by now you're familiar with this setup we have had here. We are currently looking at IWM, which closed at 132.36. The 50% Fibonacci retracement is at 132.44, virtually. They picked that close at that level for a purpose, so that's not random. With a friend of mine, Mr. Adash, earlier, we were playing into looking at this a little bit, a potential move. I'm not saying that's going to be the case, by the way. So when I say this hypothesis, is just if we are looking forward into a specific direction, the scenario that could transpire is that we have this 141 thereabout, a round number, which is the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement. Will it get there? We don't know, but that's the possibility if we are looking forward to a bullish week on here. The Bollinger Band, the obstacle here could be the Bollinger Band, though they have let it, the last time that it ran, actually they let it go above the Bollinger Band here in that instance. So at that time, let's say the Bollinger Band was, the upper was at 133, and we were able to close at 136.80, above 136, the high. The high here I'm looking here was 136.85, I believe, and the close was 135. So a couple of dollars above it, but then immediately they brought it down abruptly. So I don't know possibly what's could be going on here, but this is obviously no man's land, because I mean there's this huge gap that exists on here. Will we be attacking that tomorrow? The futures, what are they telling me? They're not telling me much. The futures do not predict the future, so that's not something that we can even take a look. It's has only been 45 minutes since the future have been open anyway. So SPY, quickly on SPY on here. Where's SPY right now? Yeah, same thing on the daily. SPY does not seem to have that much room. So in those scenarios, folks, what could be happening here? Let me give you the heads up. Potentially, we could see a lot of sideways into Monday, Tuesday, and even Wednesdays. That's where I just finished writing the article that I posted on the blog at successfultradings.com. That sideways action is not conducive into buying weekly calls early into the week. So hence, by now you know that the best day to trade will be Thursday most likely, because this action here is tight. I mean, it's possible for it to go above, but I think at least for IWM, I know that just by the way that the upper Bollinger is calculated, we will be getting some room starting Tuesday and more particularly on Wednesday. So this is how they have been working these indexes. So either they posted a lower low like last week, where you are low here on Tuesday, and then the rest of the week on Monday rather here, and then the rest of the week we kind of start posting higher highs and higher lows. So let's see what this would bring. So before I jump into the upcoming stock for this week, the couple of stock actually grabbed our attention last week. So mainly TWLO, which really has a breakout run on Thursday and Friday. I think it closed just shy of 180. If actually intraday it hits over 181. Yeah, that's how much from 122. So congratulations to our friend Mr. Q from Dallas. He sold the position. Let me share that with you folks. Yeah, because he put this was a straight 10 bagger, folks. The expiration for him is actually on next week, but he sold this. Let me show this. So he had two contracts that were bought at what? Three something per contract. So this is at the time of he was selling them. Yeah, average cost 374, folks. Okay. So and they were worth $48. So meaning he banked out of $600. Mr. Q bank over 9K. Congratulations, my friend. So that's on trade on that. So TWLO is definitely something's going to happen. Either it's going to carry on with the momentum, not necessarily maybe on Monday or somehow, but maybe resting a little bit and really going because that was strong. Or it will just pull back because it's a little bit extended. So have that in the back of your mind, especially late into the week. Late into the week again, where Theta has done its impact. They usually have a how do we call it? A 3-day rule. So meaning a stock will run 1 to 3 days. So run on Thursday, Friday. What's going to happen on Monday? So a good opportunity to scalp on TWLO. The other one is BYND. BYND, I was impressed. I was BYND impressed. So yeah, pun intended. On what I saw, this is a stock that I didn't have on my watch list. Both TWLO and BYND now got my attention. I understand that BYND is a little bit erratic, but for me, my interest is the fact that it has an increasing average true range. So meaning those are the stock that you need to be day trading. So yeah, you see, then it has been gradually increasing from 6 to 10. Oh man, this is really like, so last time it got to this level. So now maybe it's putting in a new range. To me, this was a breakout. I could be wrong, but as you know, with breakout, they usually like to come and test again. It extended a little bit, but I'm gonna keep my eye on BYND on here. I'm gonna be setting alerts, so I'm gonna study that on TeleTrader. So on the weekly chart, yeah, the weekly chart is right there. So again, why does this provide an opportunity for scalping or swing trading? There's nowhere to go on here. So either this momentum is going to continue into the 160s or 150, 160 where we have many touches, or it will come back down. Something has got to give. So last time it did this big huge candle, or the next week it gave up 116 to 189. So 20 points on there. So okay, we set alerts on that. Very good. So outside of those two, which are on a run as of now, let's go through a couple of stocks that are setting themselves off based on our system. I'm just going to go through them with the time that we have left on here. MRK. MRK is a stock that we have traded before. Sometimes it can be a little bit frustrating, but the action on here recently has been a little bit okay. This inside bar back to back will be telling. Also, do we have support on here? So the low was 75, so let's say 76. So okay, so broke out from this, it went up. Okay, for the lows or anything. So I will be patient on here a little bit. I mean, I'm not sure what the market wants to do, but it seems as if it had support, in which case we could be looking at recapturing $4 maybe for Friday. These are weekly. So this type of analysis I'm doing here for weekly. So historically, I mean, out of this setup, it will statistically says that it's negative, but I'm seeing that a lot recently with a lot of stock, because if that happened during our downtrend in February, March, those numbers are a little bit skewed, but definitely we'll keep an eye on that one. So which other one do we have on here? Target is something that's signaling an inside bar. Yeah, based on where it is, I mean, something has got to give. What says target? I mean, either, target went to 129. I cannot believe this. This is a stock that a couple of years ago I was trading in the $50. Yeah, was it a couple of years ago? No, it was last year. It was last year, $70. Amazing. So yeah, there is a possibility for, but again, this is a stock for later on the week. So patience, a little bit of patience on there, definitely, especially if we're doing a lot of sideways. Caterpillar, we traded this last week on the put side. It was a bit successful on there. Okay, so did we hit support, and is it time for it to return to maybe 120? These are really, again, in the system for Caterpillar, it's showing that usually played bearish. But you have room. There's room. I mean, upon capturing, it's close above the exponential moving average 8 period on here. So even if I am to switch them to my usual 20 or whatever, yeah, 120, it's a possibility should the market corroborate. Who else? We took a trade we could humbly say was a great trade, but I mean, we enter the Western Digital calls, 42 calls on Thursday, and they pop up on Friday. So yesterday video, you can catch all of the detail of that trade. The move is still alive. That move is still alive, meaning if we are bullish, the market is bullish overall. Yeah, 47.5. So three more dollars onto here, and if that happen again in the later part of the week, you know those options are explosive. So you can definitely make some money on there. Who else do we have on here? Square. Square is a trade that's, yeah, earnings, and then on Friday gap down a little bit, but as Square likes to do, I mean, it recouped everything. So standing at 76, this is a stock that can run. This is a stock that's wild. So meaning, even when you strangle Square, it's very difficult sometimes to get a hold of it. So for me, I will wait later in the week and see what has Square, let's say Wednesday or something. I will revisit that one. Netflix has something for us. How about Netflix here? Netflix, okay, 435. Okay, folks. Okay, where I come from, you guys know where I've come from. Okay, so 440 rejected, 440 rejected, close below, 440 rejected one, 440 rejected. Okay, so we needed 3 rejection here before it went back to 400. Okay, so my friend, I'm going to do this live. So let's go ahead and say add alert upon this guy crossing. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. Yeah, 439, whatever. 4, yeah, 4, whatever. Okay, crossing 439. I don't know why. So I'm gonna increase it just to get a round number. Don't waste time. Okay, 440. Okay, I'm getting puts. And I'm getting what? The last time that this happened, I don't know. It took its time though. It took its time. So maybe instead of May 15, what about they may be expensive, but that's fine. I may change. So buy to open. I want all of those $40. Buy to open. If not May 15, what date will that be then? That will be May 20. Yeah, the 22nd of May. May 22nd, 400 puts. Okay, or whatever that's on there. I mean, wouldn't that be okay? Maybe the action does actually days 3 there after that rejection, or it just breaks out and it goes the other way. But that's something I will be nibbling at. Typically, when this happened, this instance has happened 27 times over the last 200 days or so. It typically plays bullish in average 3.3%. So meaning from here 3.3%. Oh yeah. And if somebody is please how to set up. I'm trying to set up the webhook for our Discord channel. I put it on here. So please, if you're watching the video and saw what I did wrong, this is the Discord channel link. That's our URL that I'm supposed to put here, but we are not getting them. So I'm not so sure. I'm getting the alert though from TradingView. So help us out, please. Either I'm thinking maybe Mr. Vitali from Montreal, if you watch the video. So please help us out with the hooks. Okay. And then I thought we were done. No, we are not done. We saved the best for last. This is the trade that we will be all over in this week. We have a signal on here sideways and the finish on Friday on this green candle after 3 red days. We are expecting a very bold move. These you see in orange are the alert that's I set live with Mr. Ardash earlier. So yeah, bullish above 50. 53.5, and bearish maybe below 50, 52 or 51.5 or so. So this side reaction cannot go forever. AMD has to give us a direction this coming week, and that direction could be explosive. Only thing we do not know at this time, it's on the direction, the downside or the upper side. So could it be that actually we see a move of 10% this week? Statistically, very likely. Would you like to find out? I invite you to join us again in one of the episodes of our daily market recap. Until then, have a great evening, a great day, wherever you're watching from, and we hope to see you again soon. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome.